Another night, dreaming of my name being called. Can't tell if it's a whisper or a distant voice. Don't matter much in the end, I suppose, either way. I'm just lucky I made it back home last night, before the sun fell under the mountains. I can't see anything after dark, and those glowing eyes watching as you walk make me shiver. I don't think I was cut out for this outside the walls life. But still, I don't really have too much choice, do I? I see more dead bodies beyond the wall in just a couple of days than I ever have. And not one of them do I recognise, and I'm pretty sure some of them are older than me. I guess that's why I'm writing this down. If I die, hopefully someone will find this and return it to Sierzo. Let them know I didn't make it, and also let them know it was the blood debt that forced me beyond the safety of our tribe in the first place. But that isn't the way to think. Got a long day ahead, best get geared up and head out.
Well, it seems we found Gilwyn back at home. Yes, Gilwyn has made himself back in Sierzo after a decent adventure out in the wilds. And he's been planning quite a lot. Well, planning. He's only been planning. The mountain is it's a hell of a trip. It seems quite far away, and the gear that our dear friend here is wearing is not nearly sufficient to get him there. At least he deems it not sufficient to get him there safely. He's done a little bit of shopping, and he's put a little bit of a gentle price on what he's looking for to get the gear that he needs. Around 500 silver pieces, give or take, seems to be what he's going to need in order to make his way to the mountain with at least armor that'll keep him covered from head to toe. We're going to show you exactly what that armor is going to run him here in a minute, but my bag is a little overloaded because I apparently forgot to fully enter it. So let's go ahead and organize our inventory very quickly, and then we'll press on. Okay, so here's what we're looking at real quickly. So if I wanted to get the best stuff that this particular vendor has to offer, which is all we have. I mean, it's very possible we find better things out in the wild when we go adventuring. To get this helmet, we need 100. To get this fur armor, we need about 225. Boots to go along with it, about 100. So, 425 silver alone. And then you want to, factor in maybe some weapons and some other spare things that we might not have. And now you're starting to see where the price is starting to come in. So that's something we're going to want to really focus on is finding money. And the best way to find money is to just sell the things that we end up finding out in the wild. So that's what we're going to end up doing for sure. The question then, it's raining out. I don't know what rain does. So the question then is, well, what do we do? Well, we know that there's a couple of places we can go. Loudhammer, huh? What can we say about craft me something? A helmet? 3 blue sand. We could always have him craft us stuff, which is interesting. We have 1 blue sand at home. But if we just want to kind of go off the basics, then here is our best bet. We're going to want to do this. Also, we are getting wet. I shouldn't be too surprised, but I don't know what that does. Cold weather defense -2, frost resistance -2. So we just end up getting cold. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I'm going to take this and rip it up. Okay. The other thing we actually have, and I haven't crafted it yet because I want to try and see what it does, is I can actually craft myself some very basic armor. Yeah, makeshift leather attire. As long as we have the leather to do it, we can do it. We're missing this, I think. If we make this leather hat, we can't. We're missing an ingredient. So we're almost there as far as ingredients are concerned. We're just missing one of them. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to some people around town first, see if there's any jobs anybody wants us to do, and then we'll move on out of the city and go and see if there's anywhere nearby we can go check out. What's up, Roland? You praying? Oh, by the way, I did turn off all the voice acting, so don't worry, we won't be hearing any more annoying voices. So, yeah, it was my fault the boat got wrecked. It's my fault Ethan's got a blood price to pay. It's my fault your investment went belly up. because I was a careless idiot. I don't even know how Rissa found out. It's like she has some kind of sixth sense. To get to work and pay it back, do your duty to the tribe. I know my duty, and my future descendants' duty, and we will pay our blood price for however many generations it takes. I won't run from this. This is my punishment, and I will shoulder it however I can until I die. That's what expected of me, right? How do you intend to pay your blood price? I don't know. I'm bad at everything I do. I don't have the patience to fish. I'm not good with steel. I might just throw myself at the outside world and try to make it there. You'd be dead in a day, sir. I don't know. Would he be dead in a day? We have no idea. Make it work or die trying? How about you'd be dead in a day? Maybe, but maybe I don't care. Either learn or succeed or die. And it's not my problem anymore. Risks don't scare me right now. Ugh. Maybe I should beg Eto to teach me some of his personal combat skills first. I don't want to be torn to pieces by hyenas or troglodytes. You're leaving Sierra's, all right? Hang on. Here. It's not much, but it should help a little. I'll keep trying to make it up to you, Gilwyn. I promise. Hey, some potions. I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that. Definitely helps go a little bit of the ways for how much you screwed us over, really, in the long run. Hello. What are you? Also, it's still raining under here. You're just stuff. I thought you were weirdly a person. You're not. Well, we're in town hall, and there's not a soul here. However, inside this chest, we've got a weather defense potion, bright rich attire, which is actually not bad for stamina. Let's go ahead and take it. I'm curious. 3 defense, 6 weather, 8 pouches. Hot weather, impact resist 4, but not a lot of pouches. I'd rather keep it like this, for sure. But we could rip that thing up, or use it at some point. Hello, Sorrow Barine Caravaneer. What are you doing? Sierra's, my favorite town in ORI. The delicious fish, sea breeze, but back to business. What do you got? Nothing on your mind? Okay. What do you got to buy, sell? What are you carrying here? A straw hat. Oh, you got some decent armor. You got some like sneaky looking armor and some gold ingots. My goodness. No practical use, but maybe eventually. Are you always here? I don't know if I've ever noticed you there before, actually. Well, we're all set up to head outside, so without further ado, back into the freaking wilds of Chersones. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I forgot that you were out here, sir. Come on. Hold this. We've already taken a hit, which I'm not particularly happy with. We'll hold a block up. Easy. Hyenas are nothing. Predator bones. Assortment of fangs used to craft equipment by binding them to iron weapons. I'll take those for now. I don't know how you would bind them, but that sounds interesting. All right, our campfire still lies out here. All right. I don't know where Burge is, so let's see. Where are we? Sierrazo. Ancient ruins. Cabal Wind Tower. Fort. Hollowed Marsh. Vigil Pylon. Bandit Camp. Ancient ruins. Oh, man. I guess we can't even see what's in the Hollow Marsh until we get there. That's fine. Okay. So, we need to check the beaches. I'm going to try, I think our first journey... Actually, our first journey is going to be back to that troglodyte cave. I have a feeling we missed something. And I've been told we missed something. So, let's do that first. See what's out there. And see if there's anything worth grabbing that we left in that cave. I'm assuming everything will be long dead. And we can always loot the bird for some fresh meat and bird eggs as well. I can hear fighting. Probably bandits. We do have a bandit camp right ahead. Yep, bandits. If you attack me, I'm gonna be mad, but I can attack you. Goodbye. Scavenger boots, a bandage, which is actually fantastic. And we can maybe even wear those scavenger boots, but let's go ahead and bandage ourselves first, since we picked up a spare. And he also dropped a machete, which I don't need to be carrying on me right now. And these scavenger boots are an immediate improvement on our person, which is really, really nice. All right, we're gonna ignore hopefully those hyenas, and hopefully those hyenas will also ignore us. I'm gonna keep pushing on. And we meet again, Troglodyte Cave. All right, let's see what this place has for us inside. Now, hopefully, we can get through here relatively easily with a torch. There's definitely movement still, so I've clearly missed something. Junk pile, bolt rag. Soiled cloth that confers a lightning element when rubbed on a melee weapon. Absolutely. Iron scraps, spikes, and a felling great axe. All right, well, that's worth it. That's worth something. Yeah, here we are. Ooh, 2, huh? Oof, run. Because I don't think I have anything to block with here other than my own weapon. Alright. We went a little ham there just to get him killed. Let's go ahead and heal. We can actually make some bandages here. But we can actually just take it a little easy. What does a troglodyte trident even do? It's literally no better than what we have, so let's drop it. Let's go to crafting. And let's make some bandages real quick. Perfect. All right, well, if this is how it's gonna go, let's turn on our torch and let's move slowly. A shield is gonna be our greatest ally. Gilwin only knows the basics of combat. He's not one to throw sword and shield to the wind and hope he comes out victorious. He is not exactly trained for that. Is that a person up there? What is this? Oop. Yeah, there is. It's like someone holding their head and dead over here. There's a body up there. That's interesting. Why? Is it the magic? Mine mana stone? All right, we got a gravel beetle as well as a mana stone added. Gather some blood mushrooms. We got clean water. We'll drink up. We'll take that as well. Can't go in here, but there might be a switch. Yeah, we missed enough, definitely. Caves are dark and scary. Still sounds like there's movement. I'm really nervous to go around these corners too quickly. I think Gilwin has accepted the fact that he'll at the very least be spending the night here. Alright, this is not good with the amount of health we have right now. Let's take our backpack off so we can roll. Okay. Oh, I can't see. Oh, I think it went down. Gilwin, taking a fatal blow, collapses in front of the troglodytes. Without the strength to fight, you can only watch as helplessly as troglodytes surround you, chittering in their barbaric language, and haul you through their cave. The foul smell of rotting meat fills your nostrils as they dump you into a large, well-lit room. Troglodytes gather around a large stone pot over a fire, sometimes staring at you hungrily. Suddenly, a noise echoes in the cave and the monsters freeze. The dim-witted creatures then grab spears and charge out, leaving you alone. Perhaps another adventurer. I guess a well-lit cave is up for debate. We still have all of our equipment, it seems. The only thing we're missing is our backpack, which we dropped on the ground, but it seems that we're still in the cave here. This is, I believe, where we came of last time. They should have finished me off when they had the chance, but it's kind of a lax punishment. All right, we got to figure out how to get back. Our backpack is not too bad. Honestly, if we could actually just get back to the beginning, we could probably find our backpack relatively easily. But no torch means wandering in absolute darkness. And I don't think I can make one. Yeah. I can hear them all walking around. We find ourselves at an interesting and dangerous position right now. In that we have no light source. And navigating these caves, there's a piece of wood as a start. Navigating these caves without one is going to prove trouble. What the hell? What in the hell is that? Giant heart garnet. And on top, a creature that creeps me and Gilwin out. Were they cooking him? What is it? Bones. Is this like a kitchen? What does this do? Large mineralized heart of an ash giant. Is that what this is? An ash giant? Okay. We need to keep going. There's mana things to mine here. Look at all these piles of bones. Don't look, Gilwin. Don't look. It's not worth it. Don't look at what you could eventually become. At least they mark my backpack on the compass. That certainly helps a great deal. We have a junk pile here. Salt, some money. Cloth for more bandages and tattered attire. And there it is, my backpack. I'd like to equip this and back up a minute. And I definitely want to bandage up before we push on and fight these creatures. And they actually maintain the health that I left them with, which is nice. Okay. Stop. Good. Much, much, much better. Bandage. They definitely gashed through my weak clothing. Throw an injury on me as best they could. They weren't expecting me to escape, but unfortunately for them, they're easily spooked by loud noises. Looks like my torch is still working fine, too. Good, 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 good. More creatures here. Yeah, alright, this is back in here. That might be it, honestly. And that alone might be valuable. There's no telling how much time has passed. Gilwin has been in here for God knows how long, ever since being knocked out, so we just need to discover our exit, and then we can figure out how long it's been, and then we can make a judgment call as to whether to press on or head back to Sierra with this garnet and sell it for money, which is kind of the first instinct he has. Let's also go ahead and come on. There we go. Start taking some loot that we can sell off. Things that might be worth it for us to pawn at the nearest weapons crafter. Or perhaps there's people out there who prefer troglodyte weaponry just to study. They're the closest threat to the town on top of bandits, so I imagine that there's others out there who just want to know how they operate, but it does look like they're kind of base level in technology. Intelligent only in the most strictest of senses. More animalistic than anything else. Can't mind that. I am hungry. Looter's corpse. Tiny aquamarine. Ooh, that'll open the locked door that's in here, I think. All right. Well, it looks like we're not leaving this cave quite yet. Let's go and eat this. Okay, we're doing fine. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten the raw meat. I have a disease. Indigestion. What will this do? Has a chance to make you vomit when eating, nullifying the food's effect. Unfortunate. Do I have anything that can get rid of this? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so this right here needs the tiny aquamarine. And now we need a small sapphire to get to the next part. What is in there? Why is everything locked off? Well, back out to Chersonese. Well, we succeeded, though an embarrassing defeat at one point. Luckily, the troglodytes were not hungry enough to rip our skin from our very flesh then and there. And something fortuitously spooked them to let us out. Still, bit disappointing how we ended up turning that one in. But we succeeded. Now to head back to Cierzo, we'll go ahead and either... I think I'll store the loot for now. And then we're going to head out to the beach. There's still that shipwreck we were promised. That shipwreck of untold treasures for us to plunder for ourselves. That could get us our very first bits of good, or at least acceptable armor. Usually in RPGs, you wouldn't call them... you wouldn't call the armor you can buy from shopkeepers good, but it's definitely better than nothing. A couple of bandits walking around. I think we'll try and take them out while we can. Let's drop our bag so we're not overweight. Ooh, you are... Ooh. Okay, I was just afraid of the range. Oh, we've got hyenas. We've got hyenas. Let them in. We immediately back up. We'll clean up what's left, but I'm not going to get 2 hyenas and 2 bandits. I'm not going to get involved in that. Here, let's do 1 for now, and we'll just roll out of the way. I'd like to help. We can just kind of move in and swing wildly. Maybe not. Oh, 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 what the hell? I am so confused about that dark red circle in the health. I'm not used to that yet. I'm thinking I have way more health than I actually do. You force your eyes open and find yourself in a cart with prisoners and corpses bouncing along the road. A corpse hanging from a gibbet passes your vision. As unconsciousness takes you, you know that you have been taken prisoner by the Montcalm tribe. Hours later, you open your eyes again, imprisoned within the Montcalm village. You have no doubt they intend for your corpse to join the others dangling outside. Okay, the Montcalm fort. Luckily, they left me some of my stuff. And by some of my stuff, I mean not much. My backpack still exists in the world, which is good. But it seems like we've lost other things. We're hungry, starving, and very thirsty. We're in pain, but that's okay. I don't know what the Montcalm tribe is. And I don't know why they threw us in a room without a door. That feels short-sighted of them. Some water, some larva eggs is worth it. Let's go ahead and drink. We're still thirsty. They did not feed us in any way, but we're in pain as well. I wonder if this is the tribe not far from Cierzo. We're just in the clan fort. It must be. I cannot draw aggro from them right now. I don't want to gather the tree. Okay. Let's go ahead and read this for the recipe. Put on some boots, even though we already had some on, I guess. How are we gonna get out of here? We have a weird stake card with a treasure chest. I wonder if I could get that. Honestly, what we could do very quickly here, if we're gonna get out of this alive, let's go crafting. Take these boots, and then we can craft a bandage. We'll go ahead and... Armored hyena? Oh, fuck. Really? Okay, just sidestep everything it does. Oh my god, it one-shot me! Gilwyn is having a rough day adventuring. Looks like they tossed my body, thinking I was dead. And in that, we are actually alive, surprisingly. Now, the downside is we've lost all of our major armors. However, we were able to keep the bag. And they tossed our body near our backpack for some reason. How strange. We're confused, tired. And there's something out there walking. Where are we? There's the Conflux Mountains. We're in Chersonese. Where is maybe... There's a bandit camp there. Sierrazo's there. This must be the Montcalm village, or Montcalm village. They've got guards patrolling. I think we count our blessings and get the hell out of here. That did not go well, no matter how you look at it. We still have the majority of our equipment, and that should be enough for me to say, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and gather some cranberries. And I'm gonna go ahead and also eat some stuff. What in the hell is that thing? With long, gangly... Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out. Jesus. One of those punchy dudes, punchy shrimps, is attacking. While they're doing that, we must be like here. Or here. This body of water that runs through Chersonese with a couple of bridges. There's another bridge over there, so we are absolutely here. What is that thing? If we can at the very least... What? It's using magic. Well, if we can at the very least loot what it killed... And then get out. Now, this bandit camp, I think, is the one... Because that's that one. I think the plan for now is to go this way. And see if we can run through the bandit camp for now. Those guys will have what's coming. Normally I'd be frustrated, but... Luckily, we didn't lose all that much, and everything we did lose can be replaced pretty quickly. Oh, this is not a bandit camp. This just leads to the bandits. Ah, okay. And then that leads to the troglodyte caves. Okay. That's exactly where we are. How my backpack ended up over there? Oh, Sierrazo. I've never been so happy to see your outer city walls in my entire life. God, just let me in. Well, let's sell to her real quick. We want to get rid of the troglodyte one. This one as well. I think we'll keep those worker boots just for now. Iron sword I'm okay with getting rid of. We lost the heart garnet. Damn. Still, we made some money. That's a start. But losing the heart garnet is a killer. Let's kind of just put ourselves back together for a little bit here. And see if we can move our way back out there. And at least put ourselves back together in a more reasonable fashion. We still have our iron mace, which is nice. But we've got a lot more to go. Why did you drop that? I did not hit up. I hit left. There we go. Home again, home again. Well, that was hell. Okay. I'm gonna take those. I think the sandals are better than my boots for some reason. And we need a shield. Oop, I have 70 gold in here. We could probably restock ourselves well enough with that. All right. Let's head upstairs. Go ahead and get some sleep. So the lesson I've learned so far is really just to pay attention to my health a little bit more. The dark red, for some reason, just wasn't clicking in my head what it meant, even though I think I know what it meant, and that it was just like health that I could only recover up to that point. But it, for some reason, my eyes and my brain immediately said, that's fine. Everything's good. Don't worry about it. So, and that was clearly wrong. But we're alive. And honestly, the losses aren't all that terrible. So let's talk to this guy here. And let's go ahead and buy some things. So we have a 96 gold on us. Not a ton of stuff to sell. If he has a shield, I'd take it. A heavy pot that enables you preparation of recipes. That also would be valuable at some point. Nothing, huh? Patterned work attire. A better helm. I mean, we might as well get a replacement helm. And we'll go ahead and put that on. You're looking a little dopey, but that's all right. I want a shield too. I imagine this guy will have a shield. Yeah, okay. Let's grab that. And he's the one I'm going to want to go to for the really good armor. Dang. And then let's go ahead and equip that. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. We're alive again. Alive and kicking. And I have enough gold to actually head to the beach. There's somebody on the beach that can provide me a little bit of a nice bonus that goes to for 25 silver pieces. Something I've mostly avoided. Only because I've been poor. So this gentleman here, we can go ahead and buy, yep, fitness. Adds 25 health. So we'll go ahead and unlock this. We need that bad. Gives us a little bit more health. And he can also train us in some other things. Skill costs 150 for these. 600 for these, my God. But at the very least, we know that these guys exist and they can actually help us out in the long run. But that 25 health alone might have been what we needed to save us when we were out in the wild. We just didn't have the money to do it. That's why it's important that you are stashing your money and not carrying it on you at all times. A lesson learned very early here in the life of Ori. Anything that can be lost and stolen genuinely at some point will be lost and stolen. So let's not risk it and let's continue. Well, with a slight change of attire, Gilwyn hits the road again. This time, hoping for a bit of a better outcome, but still alive, and that's a win. So what do we want? Well, we want to make our way to the beach. I think that's our next big jump here. To head to the beach and see if we can find that shipwreck. So we said it's to the south. My goal, I think, is going to be to go here. I think we want to follow the road to the Conflux Mountains and then around it. Likely it's going to be here. I think. I'm not 1000% sure, but I think that's where I need to go. So back on the road again. We have a sleeping bag. We've got food. We've got plenty of water. And we're going to see if maybe down that way we'll get lucky enough to find the shipwreck filled with treasure that we were promised. Hello, birds. Please don't attack me. I understand. Life is a scary place out here. Very scary. Look, you killed this guy. And his machete's out here. All right. I don't want to. Ow. Don't attack me. Listen. God, birds. I'm just trying to make my way to the beach. Oh, now you're gonna run? F no. Get over here. I'm gonna kill you. Don't run towards the bandits, bird, please. Please. Okay, well, you're a lost cause. Goodbye. Back to the salt mine. Yeah, I heard him pull his dagger as soon as he heard the bird. Was not gonna wait a single moment. Salt added. Beautiful. Okay, let's bandage up. And with the bandits, we might be able to just knock them, loot them, and turn their clothing into bandages as well. We really need to go this way, but for now, I just want to come over here. Follow the road south. And if we're lucky, if we're very lucky, we'll hit that beach that we were hoping to hit. Excuse me, what is this? It's got a hood of some sort? It's got cold weather defense. That might not be a bad thing for later. I can hear the bandits still fighting. All right, dog. Disease infection has been contracted. Great. All right, so the blocking actually takes place as long as I'm holding the block button. Even if the animation hasn't finished me holding up my shield, it seems that the game gives me the benefit of the doubt there, which is good. So now I have an infection. Fantastic. Lose 3% of your health per minute. Eating restores 15 less food. Good. Every minute I'm gonna lose a chunk of my health. I hope the infection passes through. If I drink this life potion, will it do anything? It healed me, obviously, but not much else. This looks like this is a hyena nest. Not quite leading to where I was expecting it to. Yeah. It's a den of hyenas. Got at least 5 of them wandering around outside over here. I gotta admit, the exploration aspect is really enjoyable for me. Wandering the countryside and being able to just kind of hear the ambient noise and see vast landscapes and distant markers that we can eventually get to. And as we're getting close to this mountain as well, heading to the south and hopefully finding the beach that we were tasked with finding, it's really a beautiful world. It's quite nice to just exist in. Dangerous, absolutely. Disease-filled, apparently. But really pretty. And wow, look at this. Crossing over towards the Conflux Mountains, the grass turns purple and the trees change hue. I wonder what Gilwyn thinks is the reason. my guess would be the mana, right? This is a ley line, supposedly, and up there is where we need to go if we're ever to learn magic. But, that's no reason for the grass to change, unless magic is so potent in this world, it just completely changes nature in the surrounding areas. I wonder if that mountain is where the magic is for a reason as well. Lore reason, maybe. Really pretty, but I'm also worried that we're gonna have bigger monsters to deal with out here. Things that prowl and maybe feed on magic, or are empowered by magic. Just stuff that's gonna make it much more dangerous to wander around out here. We spent a good portion of the day just traveling to this point. The sun is past the midway mark. It's on its way towards nighttime. Look at the way the grass changes, actually. That is really, really pretty. Even the flowers change color. Interesting. Oh, and what is this? A ruin tucked away in the corner of the mountainside. Look at that. Now, any weird abandoned building or temple or altar at the base of a mountain where the rumors of sacking your life for magic immediately are cause for concern. Holy Mission's Conflux Path. Let's head inside for a minute. I think this is the path that we need to get to learn magic. This is it. But let's look at it for a moment and enjoy what's inside, if anything. Are you bad? Are you a bad boy? No, you're friendly. Okay. So there are people that reside here then. A sleeping bag as well. And they have candles, Zephyrian. Well, well, a visitor. Careful around this place, full of nasty troglodytes. If you want to get to the heart of the mountain, this is probably the quickest way, but also the most dangerous. If you want to go ahead, I'll give you a hand. I'll watch your back, champion's honor. I don't know if I want to be doing that quite yet. This is something I'm not, especially with how dangerous he says it is. Whoop. Oh, you're just going in. Oh, and you're just charging in. Oh! I thought I would have to tell you I was going in. Alright, let's kill this guy. I'm gonna try and take out this guy for him. Block. Good, good, good. I'm taking this staff, whether we actually win this fight or not. And I'll loot you. Roll. Oh! Okay, okay. Okay, roll. Oh, okay. Don't die, dude. I'm bandaging. Oh, God. Get in there, man. Please finish him off. Mana Mantis. This was a terrible idea, man. Running in there like that, like you know what you're doing. You, my God. Can I heal here? It's just a gigantic crystal. All right, well, good job, sir. For whatever the prize is, we successfully fought off those horrible monsters that were just through your doorway here. I need a rest. That was hell. I was not ready for that. We also got something dope. This thing. It does mana cost. It brings mana cost down, I guess. I don't know what that does, though. You're still fighting? What are you fighting? What did you kill? You are just murdering troglodytes. Sir, if you die, can I have your armor? A treasure chest still. Iron great hammer, bandages, mineral teas. I'll take the iron great hammer. I'll take all of it. Get me out of here. All right, we're gonna drop. Actually, can I scrap it? Definitely get rid of all of those. We want to maybe craft another bandage. We'll go ahead and craft a travel ration. We have nothing for that, though. All right, what I'm going to do, and think what Gilwyn would probably desperately want to do right now, is other than tell him, no, not yet, God, no, we don't want to do this yet, is rest. Desperately, desperately sleep. So if we can put our bedroll down here. We are going to absolutely sleep. Climb in and rest. We have a 90% chance of being ambushed here. Are you serious? All right, well, maybe not. Maybe we won't rest here. Getting ambushed in the mountain that we just cleared. Bit of a bummer. Let's head back outside then. Hopefully this guy won't do too much, realizing that I'm long gone. I'll take a turnip, though. The beach is in eyesight, though. That's good. Definitely want to get there if I can. I'm going to go ahead and throw on another bandage. It feels like a waste, but if we're not going to be resting anytime soon, any amount of temporary health regen is going to go a long, long way. Now, the rumors are that anywhere that Gilwyn sees butterflies, that we've seen a couple of times now, that means that that is a safe place to camp, that we will not get attacked. Or so the village rumors go, anyway. How much we can trust that? Yeah, well, that's up for debate. But it's worth a shot if we come across it. We have another bird. I'm not quite sure what to expect out of him. It's a different color, but probably no different. And we have some ruined walls ahead, and there's the beach. Okay, let's take the bag off. All right. Are you coming back? All right, bird, come on. No? All right. I'm not going to mess around too much with you. Let's swing up here. Well, now I might have to. Let's see if we can run past the bird. Maybe it'll ignore us. Let's see if there's anything hidden away up here. Ah, butterflies. We could always try camping as well. First, let's see what this is all about. Bandages, tripwire traps, and spikes. All right, let's see if we can get some rest. Gilwyn's been on the road for a while now. He could absolutely use it. Hello? it just not flat enough? I guess here? Okay, let's see what happens. Climb into bed. Yeah, the ambush is at 0%. Let's sleep till morning here then. Oh, the butterflies are keeping an eye out for me. Lucky us. We're gonna be hungry and thirsty, but we have plenty of water and food that we can kind of throw down our gullet to keep us satiated. There we go. Let's go ahead and take this back. Good rest. Thank you, butterflies. What a weird world. And our adventure continues toward the beach. Does treasure await, or only death? Hope Gilwyn isn't too afraid.
I've never been so happy to put pen to parchment in all of my life. How am I alive? Bandits probably thought they could use me as blackmail or something. Unfortunately for them, I'm penniless, and my family is gone. No one to blackmail. Troglodyte should have eaten me. But I'll be damned if my panics running through the caves didn't work. Whatever God smiled upon me, thank you. I owe you.